Fight. Hi everyone, this is Diabolik with Baking Ice Cream Productions. We are here at Dreamation. Is this 2010? I think it's 2010. I've forgotten though. I'm here with Peter Wacks. He is an author. He was here at Dreamation. I kind of found him sitting next to John Lavallee, so I was like, well, maybe he's okay to talk to. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. No, I have, but this is Sunday. You know what happens on Sunday. So
we're all exhausted.
Well, yes. They don't even know what I've done, so just
okay.
So you are here. Why are you here?
I am here to promote both of my books and a friend of mine's book. We run a together for indie press writers.
Okay.
And I used to be game designer, so coming up here from Colorado, while it's a bit of a trek, was well worthwhile because the folks at Double Exposure are just amazing people.
We agree, absolutely. Why don't we talk about not your book, and then that way we can give you more time for your books.
Absolutely.
So it's which one's not your book? I know which one's not.
Not my book is The Everring.
Okay.
The Everring by Dan Manzanares. He founded the co-op with me, 3045 Inc. He is actually branding a completely new genre.
Okay.
And that genre is, he's calling it metaphysical fantasy. What it is contemporary literature, but he's applying the rules of fantasy to metaphysics. So books like Illusions by Richard Bach or The Celestine Prophecy, he's taking those concepts and giving fictional characters on epic adventures through contemporary society the powers that those books hint at.
Okay.
It's a very new type of book, and it's also a new style. He has this fusion of prose and poetry.
Okay.
And with that style, it creates a very lyrical and a very tempo-driven style of writing, which fits the genre very well.
Okay.
And yeah, I was not sure what to expect when I first picked up his manuscript, and I was honestly blown away.
Cool. Okay, so that is the one you're here promoting, but not yours.
Exactly, although I did do the cover art.
Ooh. Action shots. So, all right, let's talk about your books.
All right. My first book came out in late 2008, Second Paradigm. Second Paradigm is an esoteric time travel science fiction. I went back to the styles of Heinlein, Asimov, the 60s and 70s greats, where I'm focusing purely on plot.
Okay.
My characters are archetypal, slightly larger than life in this book. That way I don't have to worry about the purple prose 700 pages of emotion that seems to be taking over the industry these days.
Okay.
Second Paradigm, rather than get into the plot, I'm going to get into the plot structure with you.
Sure.
Because that is what's newest and unique about the book. I actually invented a new plot structure. It is not based on Aristotle's 4 basic plots that he presented in Poetics in 335 BC. And it's the first of its kind.
Okay.
It is, I'm calling it neo-nonlinear, and it is true nonlinear storytelling.
Okay.
You can read the 13 chapters in any order. It still gives you the story in a way that you can understand it, and it creates the 3-act structure of build-up, conflict, resolution.
Okay.
This last November, I was the guest speaker from Mensa, the Second Paradigm. And right now, I am speaking with the Da Vinci Institute about being on a panel for them as well.
Cool.
So that is Second Paradigm. Way cool. Easy to read. Don't worry if the plot sounds confusing.
You didn't even say anything about the plot, really.
Well, if the plot structure sounds confusing, a lot of people go, how does that work?
It sounds very interesting and very not normal, so
exactly
something I actually probably would read.
And it's a fun read. Its comprehension level is probably 9th or 10th grade, honestly.
No,
it's yeah, you're in trouble, but most of your viewers are going to be fine.
Exactly.
But yeah, it is a fun read.
Cool.
It did take me 5 years to design the plot structure. I wanted a break. I wanted to just have some fun, which is why I wrote my second book, Howl. Howl, Vampires, Werewolves, Dark Comedy. It is a prelude book to a trilogy which may come out in April. However, I'm currently shopping it. If I do find a great deal, I can move up from the indie house, from being indie press, and then my connections in the big house to try and start bringing other indie authors up. So it's tentative right now. Longer than now may get pushed back.
Okay.
As a prelude book, what I did is I took one storyline and I broke it into pieces and told short stories about different sets of characters that are part of that storyline so that I could give all of their perspectives. And so that's why it's a novel of dark stories. It's a series of shorts that all tie together. Damn good fun. My sense of humor I like to describe as less humoristic and more a sense of the absurd.
Okay.
So I fall somewhere between Christopher Moore and Terry Gilliam with how I view my world.
Indeed.
And that's Howl.
Very cool. Now, this is your first Dreamation since you used to do right.
Yes.
You used to do. You were lead designer.
Yes, lead designer for Cyberpunk CCG.
Okay. So this is your first Dreamation double exposure event since that.
Since 2004.
Okay.
Or early 2005, somewhere in there. Yes.
Okay. What do you think of it now?
It's grown. It's at a different location. The old location, everything was much more central to each other.
Yes.
Whereas now it's spread out, it's all over the place. I really liked the old layout, but I really like the growth that I've seen, and the new people that I've met are a lot of amazing people here. It's been a lot of fun, and it honestly was just great getting to come out and see old friends.
Very cool. So where can people find your stuff?
Okay, Second Paradigm and Howl are both on Amazon.
Okay.
Howl, you can walk into any Borders, any Barnes & Noble, and ask them to order it, and they can get it in.
Okay.
In maybe 2 months, you'll be able to do that with Second Paradigm as well.
Okay.
And support your brick and mortar shops.
Indeed.
It's important. It keeps people employed.
I know. They know. That's what keeps me employed.
Excellent.
And the other book. Ring or yes.
The Everring is just like Howl. It's available on Amazon, and you can order it through any Borders, any Barnes & Noble.
Cool.
Anybody that goes, any of the big chains have access to it, and smaller stores, we're working on getting into the right distributors to be able to supply smaller stores. But
which is problematic.
Well, it is. However, if you have a small store that is independently owned that you really want to order our books through, you can ask them to go to our website, 3045inc.com, have them get in touch with us, and we will figure out a way to supply them.
Okay.
We want to work with the indie stores. We love the indie stores. They're the best.
Absolutely.
They just are. So,
all right, Peter, thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely.
I know you have a flight to catch, so.
Excellent.
Oh. What's up, Peter?
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad.
So, I have a question for you. A couple questions, actually.
Uh-oh. No. Oh, wait, no.
Well, good answer.
I know, right?
Which do you think is better, eternal happiness or nothing?
Nothing.
It's better than eternal happiness.
Thank you. Nothing is better than eternal happiness. Exactly. And as we all know, bacon ice cream, way better than having nothing.
Yes, I agree.
Pure logic. Bacon ice cream, better than eternal happiness.
Thank you, sir.